Hello YouTube, how are you? So I've decided to create a series of shorter videos that are going to play on my page probably at certain hours that I probably would not do content, and that's for people who don't always catch my videos. So they're gonna just be shorter videos, and they're gonna be on very specific topics. So that is the series that I'm gonna be doing, and this is the first one of that series. Today I'm going to be talking about your devices. So obviously my channel is for people who are being gang stalked. I have been gang stalked myself. I consider myself a targeted individual, and I have been gang stalked for 2 years. I have had my business face a ton of disruption. I have gone through slander. I have been followed all over, all my devices hacked. I've gone through literally probably almost everything that you are going through. But what I have also had is a breakthrough in my situation where I can now see significant progress in, a significant decrease in how much I'm being followed, how possible it is to target me. And it's not that the chief person doing it doesn't want it to stop. It's just that it's been made very difficult for them to continue. And so that's why I've started this channel, in order to tell you what I've gone through and how I've gone through it, and to basically be a resource to you to assist you in hopefully achieving the same results. Please do not worry about my hair. I just came out of the shower and my hair is dripping. Anyway, so today is going to be about devices. Now, one of the things I do in my longer videos and on my lives is that I pull a botanical card. I have a little botanical deck, and I pull a card, and the card kind of tells me the mood, the general consensus before the video. So this one is of a bellflower, and the theme is gratitude. And it says, gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. And that is a quote by BT. Melody BT. I'll read it once more. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. I always say be grateful for every experience, yes, including gang stalking, as crazy as it is. Yes, including gang stalking. I have a video that I'm probably gonna make later on today, a live, talking about, and it's taken a lot of videos to lace together and finally bring this point of why you can be and should be grateful for this experience. So let's get into the video itself about devices being hacked. First of all, if you're being gang stalked, one of the first things that they do, and most of us kind of figure that out, is we have been being researched and followed long before the gang stalking itself occurs. We have been being followed. Our phones are all hacked. Our networks are all hacked. They have studied where we live. They know where we live. They know the places we frequent. And I always joke, they probably know how you like your steak. They know quite a bit about you before they start gang stalking you, in order to be effective at what it is that they plan on doing. So first things first, you have to assume all your devices are hacked. And not just hacked, but mirrored. And what I mean by mirrored is they see what you're seeing. The second thing is there are keyloggers on all your devices, meaning that they know all your passwords. If you have an Apple device and you save your passwords on your device, they have all the passwords. If you have any graphic videos of yourself or nudes, they have those pieces of media as well. And it's just good that you know that, and you just consider that right off the bat. So they are always looking for information with which to blackmail you. They're always looking for information to make you feel very small. So you just have to go ahead and assume that they know a lot, they know a lot about you. They know a lot about you. They make it their business to do that. If your devices are being mirrored, they monitor you for a certain period of time to know things about you, your movements, what triggers you, what upsets you, how you respond to things. They do all of that. So you could look at your social media, they can see the groups that you're in, they'll know who you're friends with. They know your social networks, they know your family, they know the people most likely to not like you, the people to have issues with you. And they're already working in the background to destroy those relationships before they even get to you. So there's that. Cover all devices, cover the camera on all devices. So for me, I'll show you what that looks like. I created from a piece of construction paper and tape this little cap that sits right on top of my phone like this when I'm not recording. When I'm recording, I just take it off and it's just easy and it's makeshift. It took no money to do. I also make my children do that. I do not walk around naked in front of my devices. I cover up everything, and that was something I instinctually did very early on. That's something that you probably would want to do now. So you want to cover and tape up all cameras. You also want, if you have a laptop that has a mute button on it, you want to keep that mute button activated, and you want to make sure that, just keep it activated as much as you can. When you want to make important phone calls, when you want to have some privacy, I would shut down the device and unplug it from a power supply. I would not even just close the top anymore. I used to do that, and then I noticed like if I had a video going, the video would go even though the device is closed. So it's like they're still monitoring you in your sleep. When you're sleeping, that's the time they go on your device, they copy things, they screenshot things, they manipulate things, they change things. So I would just shut the whole device off overnight and then open it back in the morning. And then that's not to say it stops everything, but it can at least stop a significant amount of activity. So the devices are listening to you and they're using the devices to remote watch you and kind of know what's going on in your world when you're alone. Even though you have keyloggers on your device, when you're changing passwords and making new passwords, I would make passwords a minimum of 25, 18, 30 characters long. Characters, not just letters, every single character you could think of, to make it very hard to hack your devices. You can go online and you can literally see where I think it's after like 20 characters or 30 characters, it takes a couple years for these bots and these machines to hack your devices. Or hack your passwords. So I would go ahead and do that. This is a huge one. Number 5, you are being tracked with your cell phone. I do not travel with my cell phone. Leave your cell phone at home so you do not have to worry about being tracked everywhere you go. The cell phone emits a signal that pings off of a tower. If your Wi-Fi is off, they'll send you a text or they'll send a phone call, and that is gonna go ahead and hit to a signal or ping to a tower, and it'll tell them your general location, and they will swarm all over there. When you stop traveling with your cell phone, they're going to want to live and work in your area. By the way, they're doing that anyway. They're going to live and work in your area. They're going to try to work wherever you work. And that is so that they're close to you. They can keep an eye on you. They can see your movements, who you're befriending, the new things that you're doing. So what happens is they just scan the area when they've lost track of you, and they walk up and down until they find you. It is extremely desperate behavior, but you get to pull away. You get to pull away at times, and you get to have your own time to yourself. So there's that. There will be a possibility of them putting tracking devices on your vehicle when they cannot find you, when they become desperate. If you find a tracking device on your vehicle, and I would suggest getting one of those vehicle scanners, If you find a tracking device on your vehicle, take it to the police immediately and validate your concerns. I think that's gang stalking suicide if they do things like that. But put nothing past desperate gang stalkers. Put nothing past them, and I truly do mean that. Turn off Wi-Fi or internet for certain things. So for example, as I do content now, I turn off my internet because they're going to sabotage your devices. They're going to play on things. They're going to try for things not to load. They're going to do everything that they possibly can to disrupt your life. And if nothing else, just disrupt your peace. And turn off your phones and your devices at night. And like I said, because your device is mirrored, it doesn't mean that it stops everything, but at least it's not connecting in real time. I would not just turn off the Wi-Fi on the device. I feel like sometimes they can remote turn it on. I would just go ahead and turn the entire device off in general and unplug it from a power supply if possible. If you're making, and you should be making, police reports, do not store these on your device itself. Put it on a removable disk like an SD card or a removable device. And store it remotely in your home. If you have periods where you're home alone, they are accessing your home 1,000%, 100%. They're accessing your home. You need to hide this device or walk with it at all times. I used to go to work with a work bag that had everything important to me that I didn't want them to find, and that included that device. So that's what I would go ahead and do if I were you. And when making these reports, turn off your Wi-Fi on your computer and type up your reports, save them remotely, and then turn your Wi-Fi back on. Not to say that they probably still couldn't access some remote copy of it, but at least it's not a real-time document. That is the bulk of what I have to say about devices for now. As things continue to come up, I am going to continue to load more content, give more suggestions on things that I find. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull a Spirit Oracle card, and that is a card that I believe is a message from Spirit. They're one of my favorite cards. And the one that comes out today says, make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence and knowing that you have better and higher days ahead. That is such an important message for TIs, because TIs tend to think that gang stalking will never end and that this will never end for them. And I want to tell you that that is absolutely not true. You have the ability to manifest yourself out of this situation, to take yourself out of any situation that is not for you. So I'm gonna pull a crystal card of the day, and it just fell, so give me a second here. And the crystal for today is amber. This is what amber looks like. I have an amber bracelet as well, so this is what amber looks like right here. It's a beautiful stone. Amber has a stabilizing influence, and the vibration is earthy and high. This is an ancient crystal of healing and protection. Amber is a powerful cleanser and regenerator. It imbues the energy bodies with vitality and encourages the physical body to rebalance and heal itself. It is also a powerful protector against electronic and magnetic field, smog, and negative energies. Amber is a natural antibiotic. It promotes tissue revitalization, alleviates joint problems, and absorbs pain. Resonating with the throat chakra, this crystal assists in treating goiters and other throat ailments. A useful grounding stone, amber connects you to the earth and provides stability. In the mind, it encourages self-expression, enhances decision-making, and promotes trust. And on the spirit, it cleanses and seals the aura and chakras. So if that resonates with you, I read crystal cards because if it resonates with you and it sounds like something that you would need, then I absolutely welcome you to get some amber stones. And please, this playlist of videos is going to be very short, so you can go ahead and play this playlist if you are a TI accessing my page for the first time. I think this is one of the first playlists that you should listen to because it's just very short, to the point videos about very specific topics. Thank you and have a beautiful day today.